yo amo kwatwe de mwelo lo ne ozwe wei ala saibobo de kiano ala wise yiwo saibobo de kiano ala wise baba mora gegri apwe ni won e mo ba sibole l'arrangeur parmi national très trop fort pe agbebe pe won gba ise so pe de ju oje àwọn saibobo de abi o do agbebe yo ba ko mo yan o baba yin guitar petit blazo fait sonner kaidaka Bena paya posa gogo mambo panjagu Apo blo akafwe Kwa posa nyoka fwe Pe afonte mwa bandi yopa kle yukiye Nyonjo si mwen Posko kata tuyo kwe atrinyo diyo wan Emo o Nese tokan Is a poco where they have it. Go on, yeah, I can't salute. What's to a cat that you are wearing on the one? Emma, Nesetoka. Now, with is a poco where they have it. Go on, yeah, can you get? Now, conquering your bed when I know sound simply an end. I do. Let's do what you just grab the one. Say your book on you. Are you know? Saibobo de kiano ana we say you over. I want to you kamala ni debo anwe. Anje. Yes, I will never in the mwege. Hey, imo. Oya. Ema gay, wono, wala yes mi ambiano ene debo yo. Oh. Saibobo de kiano ana we say you over. Son la que tampoco es ne va y ne voy. Ne Tony en la yo. Hey, ayúe. Opo que ya se oye, amo ko que le va. Kaida ka. Mo ni bo suwo ja ko lo ne ti le yan ka foi. Aje fi an o. Isi we to se. Fa. Saibobo ye. Ah o. Yala do ane mo pai. Mo ane mo tele te ye pai bo tiamu ka yonda. Saibobo. Lani klapa, bini gesia. Pa ka on lage, de bu esi bo, de pe esi bibi. De to ni esi do yo ke no ko ania. De o se gbo po se dresi yo. Manwo, Saibobo de ki anu ana we se yi wo ba. Awide. Saibobo de ki anu. Saibo. Igba tu aganja bla edu eso sei. Aje kwena le ya gba tu ana agbonyo si yi oke. Wejo, ibo. Saibobo ba. Inje ide ke po panglo ku ejo bi panglo. Oni kriyan anya gbok like e gba de noa. Jojo wa se. Sonia bandia na sur le temps plein de soulé. Saibobo de kiano ana we say you over. I'm done it. Saibobo. So on by way. I know Brazil. Ke be Brazil. South Africa le yo pa jo we. Tanya for je wo bo be en mo won. I'm the pop banja guba. Ta o feliz e ase o clabonion. Sai pa je we play ku ya kan we. Saibobo de kiano ana we say you over. Saibobo de kiano. Aba pepo swelu nu ninde swelu. Kwa munzu manje dota siko bala. Babo jo ase. Pepo swelu muzo luke. Say ya re ase o baye ino. Ken monde ye. Yo pample yo se monde ya na o. Ariwo ase o baye. Amo amora da o. Saibo de kiano ana we say you. Agbe swelu lo di o baye. So you Saibo that ya no na we dey you Vita ni onwe dozeru. When you know I say, is it my yo? That was the yasi also wombo. When you I'm original, I say.
Good evening, folks. Samson to Labro Public Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in. This wonderful Thursday afternoon. We thank God for this day. Thank you for joining. But please share this video. Share it to as many people as you can. Please share this video to as many people possible. I want to thank all of you again for tuning into Labro Public Radio. So wonderful thing to have you here again this evening. We said thank you very much. We have it hard again. We say the family of the poor family, we sympathize with you again tonight. We sympathize with ourselves as well because he's also a brother to me. And we will be there. We will be there in full. Again, folks, if you're listening, Samson told like brother Radio, safety. Lord Jesus, want to thank you again this evening as we come before you again, my Lord. We ask that those brothers and sisters that are in pain tonight, we ask that you come in their life. Give them peace. Give them hope again. My Lord, they are going through a lot. And only through you that these things are possible. And we ask, my Lord, that you will indeed be there for them. We ask, my Lord, as we come to you again tonight, that the Republic of Liberia be blessed and the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. We ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Waka, be blessed. My Lord, we ask that you extend his life, give him long life. Whatever he touches in the interest of the Liberian people, that yes, indeed, his hand will be blessed. Whichever door he knocks, my Lord, that indeed you will open the door in the interest of the Liberian people. My Lord, we want to thank you again this evening for all that you have done for us and continue to do for us. We want to thank you for the opportunity that you're providing for us, the continuous strengthening that you do to our body. Thank you for the strengthening of our minds. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the life. We say thank you. My Lord, we ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, folks, I'm going to do a little bit here. This is Nima County time. Let's do this.
Nous négocions car jumelle nous de ben nous ine diade nous yo diade ne ve inu que corona ni kwa azu mu ben kwa tan son diade que kwa don pa ye don pa ka ko ve ko yen son karo diade ka presque ka lu que kwa tan son de
Ouais, ça fait bateau. Avec la cheval de Bawa, en featuring toujours Niki.
Les Bellatifs, mon producteur Choco. Papa Canet Vincent.
Samson Toe. Folks, I want to thank you very much for joining me again tonight. And we're going to start our own tabata here and try to do the best we can here. On a very serious note, there's an election that is coming up in Nima County. For me, there's so many things that go through my mind about this election. We heard today there's so many endorsements that was coming on. The former vice president was on air some time ago. The ice because she was not ready. Now she's endorsing. Folks, this is what I'm going to say to you. And it's sad. My statement is very sad. My statement I'm about to make is very sad. But that's the thing about Liberia. They are not ready. You go up, you come down. You speak all your logic you want. You speak all the book you want. They are not ready for development. That coca they want. That coca will win. That coca that will win. And it's very, very telling. It's very, very telling. You see, tonight, Unity Party and President Waka, who I supported wholeheartedly, and I'm always in that form to support him. But the position of Unity Party, who I'm not members of, and so I really don't care about them. But I think they're so ridiculous that they are not serious, and Liberia is seeing through them. You say you're bringing rescue team to rescue Liberia, but you're going to Nima County. You're going to Nima County and leaving the rescue behind, the rescue train behind. How you rescue the people in Nima County? That coca you will carry to rescue Nima County? You're not serious. You're not serious. You're lying. You're lying to the Liberian people who will protect the old man. The old man said rescue will be on that rescue team. We will pour gas in the rescue team. We will pour coal in the rescue. The rescue team will not die. We make sure that is nonsense they're talking about over there in Nima County. You're going over there. You're leaving. You're going over there. Coca will rescue Nima County. Yeah, you want to intellectualize this? Forget it. You don't go down to the culture, and you don't go down to the root. Coca will win. Look at this. Look at this. The second in command of the country of the Republic of Liberia is telling the people that your people. I don't even want to talk. I don't want to talk. That your people team. That your people team. This is the man that sits second in command. You got Liberians from all over the country were voting for you, not because you're from Nima County. Why could they not have said, you know what? This is not Lofa County POT, that crew POT. Let the crewman keep it. Why did he say that? Then you're leaving from here, you're going. That joke. Your President Salim, thank you, man. We appreciate it, but where were you? We will blame you for all the things that are happening to us. Let me just say that. That's not about woman business. It has nothing to do with that. Woman is more qualified than even any other person. She's qualified to be president of the Republic of Liberia right now. She's more qualified than any person in that race. Nobody should even be grateful to have an intellectual person like that to say, I want to lead you. Somebody who has plans. That woman portfolio plan for Nima County. It got nothing to do with agenda. She's just smart and very intelligent. She got plan to help Nima. But you know what Nima people want? I beg you. I beg you. They don't care for the whole quarantine. And they will regret it. Your leader, people let them go with Coca. Yeah, Coca come. Coca, you senator here. Samson told say you senator, you finish winning. Said the Coca will win. Nima County is just like any other place in Liberia. When you go and tell them the truth, to say, I don't have the money to put all of the children in the county on scholarship, but I can prefer some sort of a bill, some sort of a program, or some sort of a policy that will not only help Nima, but will help the entire country. They say, we want you. We want you. You know, put chikisu in my Kasali the few days. May I beg you, man? Coca, you finish by me, King Judah. You don't want to come to the Coca is just smart. And also the men they're rolling all over the ground in front of the old men there. That the people will lead can't go for a smart person like that. Because when Ede wins, the intellectuals that are in Nima will come up, will start showing their heads. The intellectuals that are in Nima, the people who are capable of moving Nima to another level will start coming up. But they don't want it. They don't want it. And the people, the intellectuals, they're not in majority. The majority of people that are they don't care. They don't care. So why are we wasting our time? Why are we wasting our time? The woman, she's qualified. The woman, Hey God, I wish you people can just try. Yeah, y'all try and put a woman, in power. Nimba County, you're number one now. You'll be number 1 to 0. But they will not do it. They will not do it. They will not do it. They will put coca there. They will put coca there. Why would they press vice president? You see, this is some of the things when they do that there, I feel like they are not sincere. And this is why they not put the old man bubble, they keep the old man bubble. The old man can't even talk. He said, President Baga is sombre. He said, oh, okay, thank you. He said, President Baga, nighttime. He said, oh, thank you. This is President Baga, let go dedicate the chicken factory where the chicken wire all over the place, no pin, nothing. He said, oh, okay, where, one here, oh, yeah. So President Baga come to the podium here and say 1 or 2 minutes. I want that question. He said, no, man, it's too late. Just say, he said, oh, okay. They put a main bubble. President Baga that we know. The men that used to come in the diaspora and talk with people, stand and answer questions. He's not, President Baka is one of the smarter person. In fact, I call him PhD. Have you not heard me calling President Baka's PhD before? I call him PhD. President Baka, one of the smart and one of the good things that happened to us when he won the election, we believe he will be explainer in chief. We didn't think he would be quiet. We believe anybody told hating way somewhere in Plivo, President Waka here about he would talk about it. Because President we are when something happens, he said, okay. President we are you here? Adore. With President Waka, he comes out. He said, look, gentlemen, this is not just about Liberia, but we are here to make sure we work together as citizens of this country. We will make sure that this country survives. You see the kind of BB English speaking. President Waka better than that. But he's not he begin president, a pure fine way to put in the bubble that say. He said, President Waka, hello. He said, what time? He said, at noon time. He said, oh, okay, good morning. He said, President Waka, at night time. He said, oh, good morning. That's the kind of people we got. These are the people. The more Ali, they have feel bad for Liberia, because the likes of Mo Ali, intellectual, smart guy like that, will follow these kinds of nyama way, all because you want to keep power, all because you want pressure. I tell people like Mo Ali, those are the people that really hurt in our country, not because of corruption, but they know better. People like Mo Ali know better, but they lie. Why will Mo Ali accept to support Koga and not Madam Idewere? The smart lady who was playing. And Mo Ali is an engineer. Well, you know, over there. You work with planes. You work with data. That's why this woman have people to work with her. And Mo Ali going over there supporting somebody who rolling on the ground. Where you will get you? That when you finish rolling on the ground, they pick that why you can't help you to move the country? What's wrong with you? But that's what they want. Coca Fini winning the election, go up and count down. You all see the liberals say Coca Fini winning the election. I'll give you an example. 2020, we put out a candidate in Grand Union County senatorial election. Smart guy, engineer. I was on the radio, Grand Union radio, almost 5 days a week. I paid. They let you pay before you talk. We explained to them. In fact, some of them accused me. And Samson told you way in America that you want to can't tell who to vote for. Man, your farm play. Let Samson told farm play to sit down, man. I said, look at these people. Our Kennedy were telling them, I don't have money to build bridges, but I can help to craft a bill or craft a process that will help you in the future. That you will not suffer for your children to go to school. They say, no, we don't like that. We want cup of rice. We want chicken soup. We want baby top. You can't get all the things. You want people to vote for you. Where are we, Grandida? Where are we? That a few days later, people say they put him row over there. We there. That the same thing happening will happen in Nima. The only good thing Nima did for themselves. And any other person can come. The structure is already there. I keep saying this. When the war finished, when people started moving back to Liberia, remember now when the war ended, every one of us, the Liberian diaspora that were all over the country, it doesn't matter where you come from, crown man, crew man, whatever man you come from, your town was there. Nobody took over your town. The town people came back to town. Seniwen people came back to Seniwen. Whatever town you come from, the town was empty. You come back, you go to that town. Nobody took over anybody's town in Liberia. So when anybody came back, they settled in their own villages and they put together their intellectual among them. Smart people. They were thinking way ahead. They said, look, the people are going to say they're going up in Monrovia. They will pretend to say they got plenty of joy in Monrovia. Your mother do it. Let's sit down here and struggle to build our county. But most importantly, let's Nimbadian register in Nimba County to get the numbers. When some of them were saying it, other people, hey, man, what's in my town? I want to go to Montreal. The people say, just say, stay, suffer. And this is what the Nimbadians are enjoying today. The people from the southeast, they're going to the war. Everywhere, hey, I'm going to the war. They're going to the war. They're going to the war. To the war, nothing to eat. To the war, nothing to wear. To the war, no job. They're all running off. The people from the southeast, most of them in the street of Monroe, got nothing to have. Nothing whatsoever. Farm in the meantime, the farming situation in the southeast is being taken over by Burkina Faso. The people in Monroe, some of them got farmland, big farmland in Grand County in all places in the southeast. They stay there in Truwa to enjoy themselves. Nibadian, one of the biggest good things they did for themselves was to stay and have citizens of Nima County register. They have the numbers. And that number gain has been helping them immensely. Because with the number, they got control. If they have good leaders that will want to produce, that metal steel over there, nonsense, they're doing whatever, they get good leader in Nima County, good leader. If they have them, if they have the good leaders, that nonsense, what metal steel doing, they will support Nima County. And Nima County will be the best again. Because Nima County, some of us, when we were young, where you going? I'm going Papa. Where old Papa digging down over there, I'm going there, that Nima County. Where you going? I'm going Yegepa. Oh, my pa is a mechanic over there in Yegepa, that Nima County. Nima County have always been able to support the academic system of Liberia. They haven't failed. But now let's go back to this election. According to a story, Vice President Kun said that Kyopo senatorial position for them. And then you have people. Let me go back to the people like Mo Ali again. They know better to seek the interest of the Liberian people. Instead, they are seeking the interest of themselves. The same way people can steal in Monroe, that they think that they're coming to bring in Nima County politics. That they think they're coming to bring in Nima County. That smart woman like that. Instead of them to say, okay, Unity Party, yes, we want our own. But for goodness sake, let's put people in a Senate that will be able to produce for the children of Liberia tomorrow. They come and put Coca in the Senate. The men who running all on the ground. What you will do for you now? What you will do for you? But my own, Coca will win the election. Coca will win the election. There's nothing you can. President Sally can talk for another judgment day. Coca will win the election. Coca already won the election. Because just like people in Grand Union County, Nima County people, the intellectual are different from the people in control of the voting process. The people who are in control of the voting process, many of them, our brothers and sisters, our sons and daughters, have not had the opportunity to educate themselves. And so they do not know the true meaning of being educated. And I say again, you know, the part they sing with the fool, us to support them, to support the old man. He said, "Oh, you trust us. They will support the old man will not suffer. We'll make sure he's doing good." Here we are now. They can't do anything. Let me bring in Dr. June. Dr. June, thank you for joining me. We appreciate it. And so again, before I go on to Dr. June, I will say Coca have already won the election. It has, the party have gone there, Coca are going to win. If the party ain't go there, Coca are going to win. The Nimbanians have already made up their mind. You might not see all of those videos then showing the GOPO majority, and they have decided they will put Coca there. And instead of the like of Mo Ali, if you're not going to help stay out, instead of the intellectual, Dr. Jones, when you're done eating, you can join us. Yeah, and people are watching and you're chewing like that, myself, you're making me hungry. So let me put you in the back a little bit. When you finish, you can join. I'll bring you back. You're done, right? Are you done?
I didn't tell you I was eating.
Okay, but I'm chewing on you are chewing. Eh, that thing that yeah, so but anyhow, let's go on. So whether the people go there or they didn't go there, Coca feeling winning. But what is very painful for me right now is to see this smart woman, highly educated, with plans. With plans. She already had plans in place. How's she going to govern herself in the Senate? What are some of the things she will do in the Senate to improve the lives of not just Zimbabweans, but the lives of Nigerians? But it is a county-based election. And not only a county-based election, it's a section election. Coca win the election. Coca will not help us. In fact, I will go as far to say Coca will be like a log, dead weight on Liberia. Because he got nothing to offer. What has he done since he was in the House of Representatives? Nothing. Why the people will say, why is he being promoted? He's being promoted because that position has been declared as DO people position. Go up and come down. Unless somebody from the Nima, the Madam Bell is able to go into the queue and explain to them the importance of changing. Let me bring in Dr. Madi. Dr. Madi, thank you for joining me.
Yes, sir.
So let me know what's on your mind.
Well, what's on my mind is the issue of this decentralization and centralization of the resources, and we've been having governments that have been allowing the resources to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. Then I've been wondering, where is the vision of all our leaders in Liberia? Because between you and I, Libra, you not come to the United States and start to export, and you get to United States, or we export this thing here to our country, and we'll give you peanut. It can't work. Even the Firestone contract that was signed between Barclay and our group, no type of contract can even be signed in the United States. It's against human rights. So the question now is, from one leadership to another leadership, what is the vision of these leaders for Liberia? What is the patriotism? Now you are just talking about the Nima County thing. Let's just put the Nima County thing into perspective. As I've always said on this platform, politics in Liberia work hand in hand with human face, culture, and tradition. We don't rather practice pure politics in our society. No, I vote for you because I know you. I don't vote for you because you get a good manifesto or a very good platform or a bold plan to take the nation forward, Labour. I vote for you because I know Labour were once upon a time panelists 15, 20 years ago on one platform. Labour had come to me for work. Maybe Labour don't even have the qualification, but because Labour myself will team all together on something before, and so I compromise and get Labour the job. This is how politics is run in Liberia, Labour. Now you are talking about Mo Ali. This is one of the most respected personality in my sight. For Mo Ali, we have to follow the radium. He got to follow the wind. The Unity Party is singing song for Koga. So what do you expect for Mo Ali to do, Labour? Even if he doesn't want this guy, he have to sing the song. But the type of politics we have in Africa, particularly Liberia, that I can speak to. You see, the Nimadian, they have seen this senatorial position or the particular senatorial position as their private property. It's an endowment. It was owned by the former rebel leader, Prince Johnson. When the people win these things, they see it as their property. And those who follow them and believe in their philosophy and way of life, the people tune to you. Do you know that some people now refer to Koga as former Prince Johnson incarnate? Prince Johnson died, but he came in a man form. He in this man here. The dancing, the man was dancing. You know how it resonated with a lot of people? That's the type of politics we have in Liberia and Labour. I don't want you to your head. That's the type of politics we have there.
Thank you.
You see? So we just I'm not in favor of that, man. I in favor maybe the woman winning to bring balance of power in the House, in the Senate. All right? So that we see the other side when it comes to politics. But that's the people are not thinking that direction there. Not at all. So please forgive Moali. Don't condemn me.
Thank you.
He just gotta do what he gotta do. He gotta follow the radium.
Thank you, Doc. Again, rescue 2, rescue 2, rescue 1 is calling. Rescue 2, rescue 2, rescue 1 is calling. So, but anyhow, Dr. Malley, thank you. Yes, your point is well taken. But my thing about Mo Ali, Mo Ali of all people, are intellectual. Mo Ali is not Johnny come lately to Liberian politics. Mo Ali is one of those people young people respect because they believe, and I also believe that in fact he can help to bring some serious development agenda process in Liberia. But the point is, how can Mo Ali put on one hand Manaware and put on the other hand Coca and think Coca will do better than Manaware? If you said that, then first of all, Mo Ali, then perhaps he's not where I thought he would need to be. The second thing is, those who know better and going to support Coca strictly based on party line I know party's business in Liberia is not a small business. I understand that, and a very, very serious one. So yes, I will agree with that argument. But if your intent, first and foremost, is to be a Liberian and seek the interest of Liberia, then perhaps you will say party, yes, but Liberia first. And CDC, they are just as ridiculous as Unity Party on this one. The kinds of support that are coming now. This is the former president endorsement, what have you, the former VP endorsement, the women. I'll give you an example. During Madam Sally time, there was a lady, what's her name? Oh, the tough lady, the iron lady, she used to be mayor of Monrovia. I think I'm forgetting her name now.
Oh, Mary Bra.
Mary Blanc. So Mary Blanc was charged with contempt by the House. I think either the House or Senate. And she was sent to the central prison. And the women that were in Madame Sally government, ministers, deputy minister, women, headed by the gender minister, they went to the prison and said the woman will not see the day she will not go in that prison. And they stood by the gate. That's how you put it a defense. But they sat here, all the women that they are endorsing, and they all sat back and allowed this woman, first of all, to be dragged into the mud. First, they said she came in with rescue 2, rescue 2, rescue 1 is calling you. First, they say she came in and registered falsely. That one didn't go anywhere. Then when she started campaigning, violence started breaking out against her. That one didn't go anywhere. Coca came up to say the women in Nima County, they have no place when it comes to things like that. When a man is standing, women should not stand up. That one didn't go anywhere. Vice President is arguing. Mr. Smith, good evening, sir. Yeah, Mary Blanc. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, my brother. I love you too. But anyhow, the people, the vice president stood and say they think I guilty. They ain't say anything. That the last time now, all the women there now putting behind her. At this time, if they were to start from the beginning, if Madam Salih, the former vice president, Madam Howard Taylor, if they were to stand up from day one, people would have been thinking twice about it. Okay? So, the point now is this. Go up and count down. Coca will win the election. Because there are certain group in Nima County and they're in majority. They don't care for your book business. They won't have plan. Former superintendent have plan for Nima County. Yes, the painful part here that many young Nimbadians, educated Nimbadians are thinking about. That if the woman want to be successful, she's not going to employ everybody. They know that it's impossible. But that she will do what she can to make sure Nima County is open up for the young people themselves to have their lives in their own hands. That's one of the things she was going to do. They knew because they have seen her track record, they know her track record. What is the track record that people like Mo Ali then supporting with Coca? What is the track record? For you to jump over their body? That the track record? For you to roll over on the floor? That the track record? But Unity Party, as usual, they are just as useless as anything else. Why were you not put? You said you wanted to rescue. Let me bring in Jerry in here as I'm going on with my tabata here tonight. Jerry, thank you for joining me. We appreciate it. You said you wanted to rescue. You brought rescue train on. And we all jump on the rescue train. People putting gas in it. People putting coal in there. Whether it was water running the train, we don't know. But with fuel in it. Then you go into Nima County without a rescue tree. Who you gonna rescue over there now? How you rescue the people in Nima County? You leaving a train behind you. You going with empty hand. That coca you will bring on to rescue Nima County. Instead of you have to put party business aside and support this woman that have to bring and support this woman that really want to work and support this woman that have planned for Nima County. But instead, you're going to give her coca. Coca will win. Jared, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. And my Tabata tonight has no bound.
Thank you for having me.
I need you to
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And I'm saying, I'm not too sure if President Waka support the Nyamanyama team, the vice president and the people doing with the coca business. I'm not too sure. But if he is, it's one of those things that I've been saying here. President Waka, yeah. Oh, in the money, oh, good night. President Waka, yeah. Oh, in the night, oh, good morning. President Baga, yeah. Oh, can't stand before they don't put you against you. What I must say? Oh, you must just say good morning. Okay, good night. This is what we have. Because these are kinds of stuff. If President Baga was a real President Baga that was here campaigning, yeah, he was support because Unity Party is in support of that. But look at the way President Salif now come out and distance himself from Unity Party. But it's not strange because these are the same Unity Party that expelled her before. You know? So was there any kinds of consultation between President Salif and President Waka on this yet? Okay. So that's what we have. That's what we have.
No, but bro.
Hold on 1 minute. Let's work on this man here. Let's see what he has on the play here. Go ahead, Jerry. Then we'll come back to
the man just coming.
Thank you for having me. Good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you listen to us, it's interesting. See, I check out. But you have spoken already. So why you worry about me?
I hope your man can't get you. Lay your trick. You're playing on me right now. Your man come by and start getting on me. Oh. My rescue too. He can't.
No.
You start party right now. You'll soon come together.
No. He said, I just come in. Why would I be speaking? That's a question. I said, no. But wait. Here's the thing. Let's look at the fragmentation between the former president of Republic of Liberia, Manaeli Joseph Salif, and the current president of Republic of Liberia. Let's look at political historical perspective. When Waka was running in 2017, he said it's time for us to get the country to a new generation. She never supported her former vice president, in fact, sitting vice president at that time. She never did. So why you think at this point she will go to Nima County, knowing fully well that the collaborating party supporting Mr. Kogat, about the coming senatorial. So the genesis is there, the blueprint is there. But yes, just one other thing that concerned me today, and I don't know, but I would say Professor Key or Prophet Key, whatever they call him, and he campaigning with the sitting vice president. Do somebody advise the president in the main position and he going there to campaign with him? With all the profanity, with all his characteristics, and he on the campaign trail with the sitting vice president? Where are the people? Who are the people that are advising the vice president? And they know him. He didn't even have to. The man not even supposed to go near the vice president. And opposition going to use it, time will come. Maybe the one that use it, they come in election because today what? Today the 17th? Oh, yeah, today is 17th. The campaign will be over by tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday is the deadline for campaigning. They will rest on Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, they'll go to. So all these things they are doing. Who were Professor Key to go near the president, the vice president, sitting vice president, for Christ's sake, or cry down loud. Really. And yes, one of the things I want you to take notes. The woman of today is not a woman of yesterday. And Mr. Coker says something, and the people are using it against him right now. That is, the woman should go in the kitchen. And all the women from different parties, they are going there. Madam Sally is there. What her name? The former running mate for Braskin, she's there. So it's a complete correlation. They're going after him. And let's see how it goes. I'll pause.
Thank you. Thank you. I think Prophet Key portion on this election is negligible. I mean, it's just little stuff. Who elaborate know about Prophet Key? Why would I even want to,
No, but listen, Mr. Chairman, stop it. Even if you know about him, if you know about the man character,
President, we have to open your Prophet Key, and President, we have to open your Prophet Key and proudly put it up. So Prophet Key, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the vice president should be hanging with Prophet Key. No, but the point, I'm not saying your point is wrong. The point that I'm making is people who are now trying to use a Prophet Key situation to hang it around Koga, and those are the people that I'm trying to respond to. But I got your point. Let me go to. Thank you. Let me go.
But that's the point. You see, in politics, in politics, you don't put a rope on your neck because it will drag you. Because people will use it, they will use the disadvantage to challenge your ideas. And these are the things you don't want to be in politics, especially when you are running a campaign and they kind of check campaign that are going on in my country right now. Because the only two persons that are so far in the campaign right now that in neck to neck or that gain a lot of popularity is Madam Edith and the Coca Man. These are the people who there's the two potential candidates. So in a capacity, you don't want to be there. You don't want to say this one. No, what he said about the Mandingo people. That's wrong. We don't do that.
But that's the thing. Were people expecting Prophet Key to be somehow reform candidate because he's supporting somebody? I beg you. It's just a matter of time before Prophet Key show up. I beg you. But let me go to Dr. Malley. Dr. Malley, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I think it's very sad for the security analysts to pick a bone with Prophet Key association with the vice president. This is democracy, and there are diversity in democracy. We cannot renege that from our argument. The vice president deserves all right to associate with anybody he wishes to associate with. Besides that, there are freedom of association in our country. The Excellency told you one time when you were running during the election, he said if even he can dance with the devil, he doesn't mind. Have you forgotten our utterance? And who the devil you were talking about? You were talking about Prince Johnson and his associates. And indeed, he danced with them and he won. So what's the big deal with Prophet Key? Prophet Key engagement with his own personal activity, we can't tie it into politics. Are two different things. And the vice president knows Prophet Key who he is, but he decided to associate himself with him. So I think there is a reason there why he decided to go that direction. So I would not want to ridicule Prophet Key. My only problem here is that the fraud they say he's associated with and that helped to disqualify him, I am calling for a due process. He deserves a due process. If we are saying we are running a democratic system, he deserves a due process in that country. So the issue with Koga, as I told you, like, we have forgotten the nature of politics we are running in Liberia. The nature of politics, it says that it ties into tradition, it ties into culture. The voter don't believe in manifesto. They believe when you are popular, or you can lie to them, or you can steal and share with them. Now the senatorial slot in Liberia, the Nima people see it as their personal endowment. So whosoever that will come and play the role of former Prince Johnson, like dancing, these are the things that resonate with the people. You dance, you shout, you jump over the body, you go, you give false tears. These are the things that resonate with the people. So the sophisticated plan that the lady had is a good plan. Is it resonating with the people? No. Why? Because that's not the type of politics we are used to as voters in Liberia. And that's the reason why Koga is going to win. Look at the ladies who joining her now to advocate for her, to champion her cause. All right? These are people, the Nimadians see some of them to just be paper. They can no impact nothing. Ellen Johnson said they can no impact in Nima County. Okay? So they will just play their role for the sake of history. But Koga has won. That traditional politics, they're running there. So why are you guys begging on this? Are you?
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Malley. We appreciate that. Let's go down. I'm calling for Rescue 2, then Rescue 99 can't show up. What kind of thing is it? Rescue 2, Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling you.
They think that
Good evening, Sister Goya. Thank you for joining us.
Tango, Sunshine calling over.
That core business coming on here.
Rescue 2, Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling you. Let's hear from you, Rescue 99.
Oh my God.
Oh, he wanna rescue party. You can't count on it. When you ready, need it, I think you can bring the beach, you can bring the sand from the beach and throw it on your gary.
Sunshine and ice cream. Look, we all by this point people know I support Edith Gonglo. And I will see to some of the point that Dr. Mali has made that we are the underdogs. Edith Gonglo is the underdog. If you were to take a poll, we're not fooling ourselves that Koga has been in leadership, and he's had a lot of people come out, and the government is behind him with his full weight, and so that makes him the leader of the pack. But don't be we will pull a surprise. I still think that Edith can win. Now, having said that, I think we want to be very careful with the way we frame Nima politics as if it's so different and disjointed from politics everywhere else. I hate what Koga is doing. I think he's almost like Trumpian, like playing to those instincts of people that they usually don't like to share. But he's giving them the license to share it. Like in this country, Donald Trump is giving a lot of white supremacists the license to come out and be who they are. So the likes of Prophet Key stating something about Musa Beledi, the issue of the Madingo people, that is something that is being bubbling in some people's mind. Koga is just giving the stage to a Prophet Key to be able to say that. But let's be very honest. In this country, you have the likes of Marjorie Taylor Greene in Georgia. Who's a representative? We almost elected a guy who was a former football player to be senator in Georgia. Almost. So, we have people here who won elections by being election deniers, by being anti-science, by being anti-education. It's the same thing Koga is doing. To say that this is the gear people seek. To bring out a surrogate who will spew craziness about kind of like trolling tribal trolling of the Mandingo people, understanding the most recent history, our civil war, of how the Mandingo people were treated, and you know, and to kind of feed on that. I think those were trolls, and I think it's not different than what happens here. Look, I don't like Koga, but let's be very fair. The government of the day in every democracy follows or picks a candidate in a by-election, because every government wants to have supermajority, especially if you have a Senate and a House. This is no different in Liberia. Why would I expect Joseph Boakai to go and support an opposition candidate that will stand in the way of what he wants to do? No government has ever done that since the founding of democratic governments in the world. So I don't expect Boakai to do that any differently. And to say that he didn't talk to Ellen and we're on the same page, where have you seen a sitting government go to a past president and say, we want to make decisions about our party, we want to talk to you? And for God's sake, the liberal, when did Ellen become the voice of reason? When did the Gina Hossein, the woman who gave birth to Satan, become the voice of reason?
Thank you. But let me just say to you, Sissy, you and I have gone through this before, and I think I'll flock your hair on this platform when I talk about bringing Kofa. There is same argument you were arguing, and we'll flock your hair. Kofa turned out to be, Kofa was able to woo you easily back into his camp.
No,
that's a different issue. That's a different issue. No, that's a different issue.
The man won't vote without a majority of vote.
No, that's a C. Now you're arguing. I'm saying, even though Madam Rev could have been or she's from a different party, but I'm definitely sure that if she was to win, she would make sure she would put Liberia first than to put any other party.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you, liberal. All I'm saying is I am looking at what Marlon said, that Koga is in the lead. I'm accepting that. I am supporting Edith Gongla. Giving money to Edith Gongla, I'm supporting her. Well, I'm just being very truthful with the hill that we have to climb to beat Edith Gongla with. I mean, to beat Koga.
Let me say this here quickly. When we come on these platforms to talk, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we come here, we laugh. And that's about the way. I have not seen since almost a year now. So the only time we see each other is on the platform here. I talk to him from time to time, and Dr. Mali and Mr. Abaka. I have not seen them, in person. It's been a while. And so when we come here, we have to poke fun from time to time. But when we open our mouth, your mother can't dispute us as though we don't know what we're talking about. You can't hear, you think that people are here to joke? Victor, look at this. Victor, look at this. Look at your statement. Who that one there? They're not President we are? They're not Prophet Key? Victor? My man found something to say, man. That the liberal you can't dispute.
The liberal fact checking in real time. You think
I see it? You think I CNN? You think I CNN? We can't do fact checking. But then you can't go to President, because your love for President we are, you're so blind. You can't see nothing. President we are okay. Yeah, there. All right, let me take it and go back to I'm waiting for you. Come back again, Victor. I'm waiting for you. Anyhow, let's go back. Look, the point here for me, says, and I agree with you on many things, but the point here for me is this. This election is Madam Ware wins. CDC can forget about coming back. Yes. If Madam Ware wins, CDC can forget, and even Vice President Kuhn and CDC, they can forget about coming back to the White House, to executive mansion. Yes, the reason here. It will tell you that Liberians are no longer waiting to be put chicken soup in their cup, in their soup. That they are now voting on issue. Because Madam Ware been saying to them, I have plans. I don't have money to be putting 5,000 people on scholarship, but I have plans that will help you. So if she win and the Nibadian listen to that kinds of argument, listen to her campaign manager today, the kinds of good things that this young man was saying. I mean, it is unbelievable. You would think that this is a campaign in the United States. And when I listened to it, I was laughing. I said, what are they over there for? They don't want anything that will come with that will bring good things in our country, to be honest with you. But if the woman wins, I will come here and eat crow because I think Coca have already won. Because many of the people that will be voting next week, they are not there to vote for the future. They are there to vote for their stomach right now. Because what else Coca will give you? Think about it. What can Coca give you? Can Coca leave the House of Representatives where he's been for the last, I don't know how many years, 12, 18 years, and nothing that he can actually point to in Nima County that he has done? Or in terms of passing law to benefit Nigerians, and now you're going to promote him to go to the Senate. What is he going to do? He and Dallas, they don't because he eats every day. But Dallas, they don't not take up, he will not put up with a mess. So these are the kinds of things that people are supposed to think of. Let me go back to Jerry. Jerry, I don't know my Tabata going over the mountain tonight, but I want you to help me bring me down. What do you make of it?
Yeah, but that's a question. I said it yesterday or yesterday. Yesterday I was on here. But yesterday I said the same thing. I'll repeat myself. These three individuals, in fact, the entire candidates that are running, all of them being in the government, they all have records. From Ide, the Koga, Timban, the what's the other guy? And he was former inspector for the county. So all of them have records. But the question that the Nimadian need to ask themselves is, where's Ide? Where's Ide record? Where's Koga record? Especially though for us who from Nima County, although we and the Rubo, we have been marginalized by the majority. The only time they come around, they treat you like a soccer ball. The only time when they need you, that's the time they pull on the soccer or pull on the pitch. After when the game is over, they throw it away. That's why I was telling my people today in my home. I said, look, listen. Yeah? No, seriously. All the candidates, they lie. They say, oh, I went to the non-district. No, they have never even reached my home. The only person probably went there, Coca went there with my sister and things like that.
Yeah, but Coca place not far from you, so that one is not easy, not something difficult to do.
You know, so these people, they need to be scrutinized, all of them being in the public office, or all of them being in the public scene. And so let's see. Like you talk about Madam Edith. When you're in the public office, she says she got a plan. What is the plan? Yeah, review it to the Liberian people and say, oh, review it to the Nimali and say, yes, my plan A was Z, or yes, my record when I was superintendent. Or let go come and say, look, yes, this is what I have done, 2 terms of representative. So when I go to the Senate, this is what I'm going to do. So it's about time we the Nimali to start thinking. It's not about popularity contest. It's about sustain. Who going to deliver? And I will say this. It is referendum on the sitting vice president for 2029. If Madam Edith to win the election, it's a giving. It's a referendum on him because at that time, who going to be the so-called godfather in Nima County? That's one of the things that in the election. So the vice president is doing everything at all costs because he has put his weight behind Koga to make sure that she did not win the election. So it's something that he's taking very seriously. And Nimadian will think about him in 2029.
Thank you. Let me go to Dr. Malik, but I will say this here, Jerry, before I go to Dr. Malik. As I said yesterday, Coca is not bringing in, he has no coattail. If Coca wins, which I think he will, it's strictly based on Gil vote. Coca wins.
Judge John says so you can go run campaign for him because like you
Oh
already
no, say not with that.
you already you born
No,
you
no, no,
already.
no. Say not. You know one thing
I want to get people quota.
one
No.
say just one thing to be right. If you say something not right, you don't think it right. You what side you don't make. That's why I call it Rescue 99. Because my own rescue 2, when I say it wrong, you say yeah, but the paper right. But Rescue 99, not like that. That is different. But let me say this. Let me just say this here before I go to Dr. Malley. Look, on a very serious note, Coca wins, the vice president in trouble. The vice president Kuhn does not have it within him to be godfather of Nima County. Nima County is one of the toughest county in Liberia for anybody to be or stand up. The only reason why Prince Johnson stood up among Nimadians, Prince Johnson not only killed other Liberians, Prince Johnson killed Nimadians. Prince Johnson was very ruthless in his dealing with anybody. And that's why he stood up in Nima County. Vice President Kuhn, he had not even killed a fly before that I know of. And I'm not saying anybody who will be a leader in Nima County must be a killer. That's not my point. Vice President Kuhn is on record of making some ridiculous statement that he cannot defend. Vice President Kuhn does not have it within him to be the leader of Nima County to say, I am the godfather. He was made, from my perspective, he was made vice president because Prince Johnson was alive. And Prince Johnson was going to deliver Nima County, not because of Vice President Kuhn that Nima County was delivered. Far from it. Now, another thing I would say here, if Coca wins, the reason why Vice President Kuhn will find it difficult to put in the head and say, I'm the new godfather, because the folks from the Mana Belt will most likely distance themselves because they have turned this election from being an intellectual debate to a tribal type of process. And many Nibanians that are from the Nima Belt don't like those kinds of behavior. Now, they have a choice. Once the election is finished and Coca wins, they have a choice. They can either come, like I said yesterday, I suggested, take white chicken and white cola and go to Bapa. Don't even go to Santa Cruz, because Santa Cruz is not the center of how do you call it, Mana Belt. Go to Bapa. Bonto Town. Go there with your white cola and white chicken and talk to the chiefs. And perhaps you might be able to hold it together. Let's go to Dr. Malley. And folks, everything I'm saying here, Samson told my voice, my belief, my opinion. Speculation is what I do. Ridiculousness is who I am. Go ahead, Dr. Malley.
Well, no way. There's no bar bush to throw.
Good night, Dr. Malley. Good night. That babush president coming prayer. Goodbye, bye-bye.
But liberal, I want for you and the security chief, if I just go ahead title tonight so I can include him in the basket. I want for you and the security chief to be a bit careful. That the same gospel you brought to us, that the rescue, the plan he has, he will lift this country up to heaven. That the plan he has is better than all the plan than all her predecessor plan. Now you're seeing the woman, the plan the woman having when she win God in her direction, she win. Liberia going to be great again. The Senate going to be in line. You guys need to be very mindful with these kind of utterances. We heard the same gospel again that brought His Excellency President Bouaka to power. That he has the magic worm to do everything. By this time, Liberia will be up and running, and gold will be falling, manna will be falling from heaven, and all the kind. You're saying it again about this lady. You don't even know the lady plan. I don't even know what you ever read her manifesto. I don't even know. You did the same thing to Joseph Bouaka today. Yeah, he's not caught in a little basket. He found it difficult to turn around. You see, this lady, if she doesn't win today, one good thing I'm sure I'm in her direction is like it will bring some diversity, balance of power in the Senate. I don't know her plan. This is why I want for opposition to come. But in any case, I love her for two things: her fortitude, her steadfastness, and her resilience. I love her for the three things. But my question now, this one go to Sissy. On whose ticket is she rather running? Is it a Broom ticket or independent ticket? Sissy? Sissy pretending like you're not hearing me.
He can't be writing it down.
Only way you finish, I hear you. I also teaching somebody here how to look through, how to look at the movie. So
it's not always good to put your name on a chopping board for a future defeating leader.
Thank you.
I yield.
Thank you. You know, Dr. Malley, you spoke just like somebody just got through eating fire coal from the fire coal eating county. Yeah, are you a speed like that? Oh, I think Rescue 2 is here.
Oh my God.
Rescue 2, my folks. Here comes the Rescue 2. Rescue 2 is here again this evening, folks. Now the conversation is going to be, not only is my conversation going to be blessed by the Rescue 2, but we will be talking. Look, Dr. Malley, you can't come here and say you respect her for three things, but at the same time, we brought you President. That's why I took you from Lofa County and throw you in Grand Gide and throw you in the southeast. I'm moving to Lofa County. Because you are the president of the Republic of Liberia. As we speak, millions and millions and millions of Liberians will go to bed tonight and wake up in God's name tomorrow. Liberia is in peace. And you're going to come here and say, we brought you something that you don't know about. You put it in a basket. What basket? What basket in Liberia that able to hold President Bouaka? What basket in Liberia? The basket that able to hold President Bouaka, they didn't make it you. They didn't make it you. So don't come here and can't tell me, say they put the president, you brought the president and you put it in a basket. We gave you something that you should be grateful for because we help you to rescue your country. We help you to take you, President Bouaka is still digging us out of the hole. Let me go to Sissy. Sissy, good evening. Oh, thank you. Let me go to Rescue. I'm sorry, Sissy. Let me go to Rescue. Rescue, thank you for joining us.
Dr. Malley and the co-host, Mr. Bako.
That's why he dissed me now.
You got to be coming, Rescue 2. You got to be coming soon. The platform went down just now. You got to be coming soon.
Alfonso and Paul confusion between me and I'm a co-host. Anyhow.
Wow. Co-host, don't mind Mr. Soul. You mind Mr. Soul.
You are a hot potato. You are a hot potato. Rescue.
That the kind of deal Alfonso can put you. You said that man, I beat that man.
Don't follow Mr. Soul. It's a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah, he said he's not put trouble in the camp. He happy now.
Don't follow Mr. Soul. You remain a co-host for every hour under the labor continuously.
Let's hear from you, Terry. Let's hear from you.
Thank you, but yeah, man, you guys are chiming in. Everybody, I think, is on course. My only thing I'm looking at is the scenario with Prophet Key. I think if Prophet Key pull this off, what I was thinking on today is that if Prophet Key do pull this off, he will gain political weight in the Liberian politics, you know. But if it go downhill, where in Madam Edith Gonglo will end up winning, he's also going to decline politically. So he's between the rock and the hard place. So it depends. You know, Mr. Koga, and in as much as suspect that he might win, but I don't think he will win her a huge margin. But Mrs. Gongo work could turn it around too. Because take for example, look at the likes of what her name? Joel, the likes of Bromskin, the likes of Madame Sirleaf today. Her presence over there brought another atmosphere in the minds of the people. Will they factor in to change the corridor, to change the minds of the people? Well, it's possible, but my speculation, I doubt it. Because for me, from a religious perspective, what I saw in Koga, that's the reason why I'm not going to support him. Because what I saw in Koga, yeah, it's too heavy. The thing I'm seeing in him spiritually, he's not a good leader.
He liked the horn growing over here.
I'm on this monty, bro. Koga dimension have changed. He's not an ordinary person anymore.
Ever say about it?
Be careful for are you in the video where the people they may not go out? Me, I just waiting when you say
Ever saying John what about it? Ever saying John what about it? He never been himself.
That's what I'm saying. Because
I feel with him. I said that Coca cannot sleep well since that one night.
Koga,
I don't think he can sleep well.
But people will say, some people say they will say, oh, they think. To be honest, I was looking for something to see whether if anything really happened to him after he did all the rituals. I was looking to see, but some kind of video I saw. Koga is not an ordinary man, and that's the reason why I'm not going to support him. And I'm supporting Mrs. Webb, but there's a possibility he could pull it off. But I'm seeing the tides are changing based upon the statement that a prophet made. But will it be sufficient enough to change the paradigm of the minds of the people? We got to ask Mr. Bacon because he's from that side. What is the Gio belt and the Mano? The way to the Gio and the Mano and the Mandingo? What is the disparity when it comes to numbers? When it comes to
don't forget
political
participation? 11 people. Yeah, 11 people also there.
Thank you. Let me go to this.
Thank you. Back on the trap, the 11 of them in the back end.
Yeah, 11 in the village. Thank you, Rescue 2. Let me go to Sissy. Sissy, but before I come to you, though, I want to say this here, and that is Prophet Key's statement about the Mandingo. The people leave it alone. Nobody can get between Prophet Key and the Mandingo people. Remember when Prophet Key was really hot, he brought one young man that in Italy. I feel forgetting that young man name. He's also a Mandingo boy. He brought him on and show him the rope, and then they used to call him Prophet Key's son. And most of the people that were supporting Prophet Key from the diaspora, many of them were the Mandingo tribe. So Prophet Key must have said, make that statement, but people will not take it and start running with it. It's not going to bring Prophet Key down. Because when things happen, Prophet Key ain't got no sheep here. Or you got to go and sit there and be sincere, and you will always be sincere and apologize to the Mandingo people. But let's hear from you, Sissy. That's what I want to say on Prophet Key's situation. Let's hear from you, Sissy.
I think let me start from where you ended. I think to excuse that rubbish that Opa and Justin Opa and Spew, I think to excuse that the liberal, I think that is trying to drink poison and open your eye. I don't care, even if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto his ashes, I gave him money to Prophet Key before. It does not excuse him spewing such rubbish. And that is the reason that Koga, one good thing Koga has done, even though it was kind of a little bit, people trying to push him for it, but he came out and released a statement disavowing that part of the stuff, right? So for me, I really don't see that. I don't even want to call him a prophet because I think that abuses other people who genuinely somehow the people can say go out or tariff. At least they should be calling them prophets. Having said that, there was a question around Edith Gonglo and her manifesto. Every time you've ever heard Edith Gonglo speak to the press, she always talks about what she wants to do. She is not like Samuel Gridega, Koga, that keeps jumping over their body, laying on the ground, and making mockery of the tradition. We have serious traditions in our country, but he's making mockery of that. And I will tell you this for sure, that this is one of the reasons that the Edith team has been pushing for a debate, for the conversation that Mr. Barker is talking about and Dr. Mali is talking about, so that the Nimba people can actually understand what it is that these people have done and where it is that they're trying to go. Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm on my top. Okay, somebody who leave him out. Okay, now you better go to mommy. So, anyways, somebody came in my own basement. I leave them upstairs in my basement. Same thing in rain. She tell me I allow in my own basement.
The girl will pull you outside.
But look, having said that, let me say this. One of the things that stumbled Darius DeLong going to the Senate, that even though he's done a lot of good job, that people still think he hasn't done anything much, is that he did not advertise to folks that when you go in the Senate, you are one amongst equals. You have to be able to build a consensus, a coalition of your colleagues to bring them along to pass anything, right? And so you can see that happening with the Gonglo movement. I didn't expect that me, Sisi Goya, will be in a coalition where we have the likes of Kev Hassan in a chat room together, we're playing together, to be in a coalition with the like of Jua Howard Taylor, with Prince Sharif in a coalition with me, we're playing together. But that is the kind of people that Madame Gonglo has been able to bring together. You talk about, Terry talked about Madame Bromsky. He talked about the Ellen, that I think in the beginning she gave birth to Satan. She is in the same coalition with us moving Madame Gonglo way. This is the kind of person you need in the Senate. That shows that this person is able to bring people from different ideologies and different perspectives to look at a bigger picture, to move things forward. And so for people who are still sitting on the fences, that still think that this is a runaway train, it's never a runaway train. If you look at every time that Madame Gonglo has run for Senate, she's moved closer and closer and closer. Even when the late godfather, quote unquote, of Nimba Kante was alive and was raising the hands of people, they were beating her about 3 to 4 percentage points, nothing beyond that, right? So this is an opportunity. And I think, Mr. Barkon is right, and Dr. Mali is right, that there has to be an opportunity for Madame Gonglo to speak more to what she hopes to do. It just can't be that she got planned. She's spoken about those plans. I think folks just have to spread it a little bit more. And look, let me just end with Dr. Mali made a statement about, people brought the rescue tree and say he was going to do this, you're going to do that. It didn't happen. You're right. I will go way beyond that. We brought Turbo King to power with high total involvement from mat to mattresses, and a lot of people could still find match.
You are not even born. You are not even born at the time. How you say that?
And then high for total involvement went around the place. I don't know how high that high went, whether it was medium high for no involvement. But then we brought Doe, and then Nete Omo killed soldier, Nete Omo born soldier killed Turbo, and there was going to be the Green Revolution. And then we hammer ourselves all throughout. And then Ellen Justice at least came and won a senatorial race in 1985 that she refused to take the seat because she was supposed to be the second coming of Jesus Christ. She came in and nothing absolutely happened. And then we came to a job where I knew everybody in the whole world because all his senses were in his feet. And then he used his feet to do nothing but break grounds where we might be having a lot of earth moving activity because of all the grounds he broke. We still didn't see our how to call it hair factory, the first thing we're building. We move on, and we move on to the rescue train, and we didn't know whether the rescue train was a bullet train or was a coal train. We don't know whether it broke down the highway like the LMC train or the Bowman train, or we don't know what it is. right? And now we're coming up again telling the people, oh, we got another person with a plan. So, Dr. Malley, you do have a point. Absolutely have a point. We have to be able to tell the people that governance is difficult, that governance takes coalition, that governance takes bringing people together. You can have all of the plans you want. If you don't have a way to build people together around your ideas, you're just one person in government. Madam Ware, if she wins, will be one person in government, in the Senate. She can't do anything without bringing a coalition. We saw it with Darius Dillon. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to argue against that. Mr. Balcon, you're right. But that's why we think there has to be a debate for these people to explain to the Liberian people what it is that is in their power to do and what they're going to do when they win in Nimba County.
Thank you, Sise. We appreciate it. Let me make something clear here. I also do not support Prophet Key talk against our brothers and sisters. I'm just making some point. But as usual, I always like CDC like to put my foot in my mouth, and Sise really helped to shove it in my mouth. I'm trying now to take it out. I will do my best, but I know on a very serious note, I do not support Prophet Key. But let me say this here, Sise. You don't take the crown man idea and think say it's a good thing. Dr. Malley is telling us that we bring these people, we preach that these people are good and what have you. You are an educated person. You know what is good in terms of policy. You know what, if you see a good policy, you will talk about it, you will promote it. Now, there's a difference of us coming here to promote and those who are supposed to implement the implementing process of it. It's not what we do. If they wanted us to implement that process that we're promoting, they would have called us. We promote, they call other people to implement the process. And those are the people that are failing. So there's a space between us and the implementation process, a part of that process that we're talking about. But Dr. Malley is saying here there's no room. We promote the process fail, therefore. You can't reason it like that. That's like somebody just come out from Grand Union County. That's like somebody just come from eating fire coal like me. Then you come out with the current thing. We promote the president and the rescue train. The president didn't call us because he has an agenda. He has plans. He didn't call us, those of us that believe in the plan. He didn't call us to implement. He called other people that he believed could do better. And the people are failing. But that doesn't negate the fact that we promote it because we believe in the plan. It's the same thing here with Madam Ware. We have seen what she can do. We're saying that if this lady is given the opportunity, she will do better than Coca. So for us to be wrapped in a basket of deplorable, Dr. Malley is unacceptable. Let me go to Mr. Is that a rescue number 9? No. Let me go to Jerry. Jerry, thank you. You always going to be the co-host anyway. But Rescue 2, the reason why I always call him Rescue 2, because when I come out here, I thought Taba when I in a hole, then he shows up. You see? And that's what I mean. But let's hear from him.
Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, here's an interesting part. That's what I said from my opening statement. What happening today, it will predict 2028, 2029 election, especially the sitting for president. If he ever have an ambition to run for the presidency. And today we have social media comparing to 10, 15, or 20 years ago. And look back when Obama was running, his pastor, Jeremiah, what's it?
Right.
Yeah, Jeremiah Wright. The preaching he did to the sermon because he was in that church and they hang it around Obama for a very long time. And time will come, 2029. Well, all we are saying here, there are people who listening, there are people who putting these things in the archive, and they will dig it out. Where were you when Professor Key was saying that and you campaigned with him? Where were you when he said so things? That's my point I try to make with Jeremiah, the Excellency, the Vice President. His choice. But anything we do, you will always anticipate the unknown. The why you know that what you can deal with. The why you don't know, that's why you're supposed to be worried about. But the point, to come to Colin's point, yes, Nimba County is a unique county. Even though the tribes are in Nimba County, not that many. Kio, Mana, and Mandigo, 5 tribes. But the dominant tribe there are 2 tribes that majority. And it's always have been that way. In fact, Nima is already divided. Let's be realistic here. We got upper Nima, we got lower Nima. The upper Nima is controlled by the Gio, the lower Nima is controlled by the man. So it's always have been the case. In fact, if you go back to the history where there was senator representative, it's always had 2 persons, either the Gio or the man, always had the position. So that's how it's been. Nima is already divided. Just it had now documented to say yes, they did Lower County to take Babolu. But they have Lower Nima County. He asked somebody from Lower Nima County or from Upper Nima County. So yeah, always been. It is not strange. So in that time even though I know a political season, but everybody knows that we got Lower Nima County, we got Upper Nima County. So that's it.
Thank you. Go ahead.
No, the question, I listened to the debate the other day. I mean, nobody say anything sustained to say, yeah, this is what it is. But our electoral in Liberia is interesting. You say you came up, I'll vote for you. If you're educated, you're not educated, I'll vote for you. Native man, born Sawyer. So it had always been the case. So yeah, and the former vice president, the former president is going to in Nima County. So now it began a gender equality campaign now.
Thank you. Again, folks, the number is out there, 916-533-2048. Give us a call here. And then let me go back to Terry. Terry, I know you just coming in, but what do you make of most of the conversation here we're saying tonight? I'm arguing that go up and count down, bring all your book and stuff like that. The people in Nima County are not quite ready for the book talk right now. They will go with Coca, who will not produce anything, who will not give them anything. And that's been my argument. What say you, sir?
Well, I don't think Nimba people will just vote like that. I want to believe that Nimba, even though they believe in a tradition, they also believe that a person who is presented to them.
Just hold on. When Terry Lang will come to you. Go ahead, Terry.
A person who is presented to them that knows what to do and to do the right thing is what they're going to vote for. In as much as the people see Koga's traditional weight, they also know that Koga is a lawyer. Koga is educated. He's informed. And the Nibayans are informed people. Most of them are educated too. They're just people from Lofa County, even though they are tribalistic. But they are just like the people from Lofa County that they believe in the tradition and they also believe in education and improvement and advancement. But this particular election is about it's like what I was asking Mr. Bacon, and I really wanted to know from him because I want to believe this is why Mrs. Weir always maybe win because the Manon belt, the Manon is in huge majority too. So, and if the Gio is in huge majority over the Manon, there's a possibility that who knows things could change in favor of, Koga or Madam Sirleaf. But you got a point there too. How many of Liberians are ready, besides even Nima County, how many of us in Liberia are ready to vote for people on the basis of the issue, on the basis of what the person brings? Like for me, I see Ms. Gongo Wheeler to be the lesser evil in the whole entire saga. In as much as she has now fully laid out her plan, you can see and know that what Sissy said, she got connections, she got international links. She got people pulling here and there. She got the women community backing her. So with that pressure on her, she will be able to deliver if she go to the house. That's what I want.
Thank you. Let me take this first caller here. That will be Davis. Davis, go ahead. Where your name is? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind? Hold on 1 minute, David. Let me.
You already called the man name. They said,
but that the liberal now. I don't know why you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead, David. What's your name? Where you calling from, David?
Yeah.
Hey, James, they're calling from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Let's hear from you, my brother.
Yeah, I see some CDC people running with messages passing around, dividing money. The honorable Akara, former representative, they divide money. President, vice president divide money. Where was he when poverty was carrying money there in Maryland? Where was he when
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I'm getting ready. Brigable, you got to respect the rule. I don't want to drop you, please. You can't talk cross when the person have the time to talk. You can only do that with us, please. Go ahead, my brother Davis. Go ahead.
You know, they carry on campaign messages and they saw a poverty was carrying money there.
Hold on, David. Let me merge this other person, please. Okay, all right. That will be the last merging. Okay, go ahead, David. Finish up so I can bring the other people.
And then people they have campaign with money all over Monserrat County. The money we Monserrat County. We don't know where the 500, 1,000 bill that came from. In top of our hand. Don't go look around here. What happened? See who Carrasco was causing it with Apple. You can remember when he abused the Maningo people too, and then when he apologized to his own people, he abused them. So why are they really campaign privatized? So why say who Carrasco that abused Maningo people? The own trap, he abused them for job we have business. So they campaign there. That thing they don't work with the people. The people they now decide who they will vote for. In Nima County, that's what a different type of people. They will decide who they want for. In either Congress, that's fine. In a Koga, that's fine. In a church, that's not our church. Nobody can go to the Sunday and see that whole place. All the people that are total, if for themselves, if for nobody. I don't know why the people for this themselves say. Just around the show, for this themselves. They feel them to go either one ski or Koga, let's see more. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's come to Wilson. Wilson, Wilson, please. Wilson, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you for joining. What's on your mind?
Thank you for the show.
What? No, can you give us your name and where you're calling from?
Helena Wilson, I'm calling from Texas.
Oh, okay. Thank you for calling. What's on your mind?
Concerning Prophet Key, my problem is I don't like Prophet Key. I don't like his language anymore. I'm seditious. I'm not supporting Prophet Key. But my problem is they will cost everybody in the country. Only the money go for them, but not cost. Then what kind of politics? If they don't want to be politicians anymore, get out. Because like yeah, we say that every cost I can be costing. Calling our people, the country people. That yeah, we can call Alexander Comey the son of the slave master. But the same way we can say that, and because everybody, like yeah, just say people from the Saudi that is their power, have not break loose. Right? Everybody passing each other.
Hold on. Let me merge this here, and then we'll come back to you. Please don't go. I hope this does not damage my merging process here tonight. I hope not. Okay. All right. Go ahead, madam. Go ahead.
So everybody, if you want the politician to cost you. The only thing I don't let the Prophet Key that the man costs what he can be doing. And when for Prophet Key they over there, even I don't support Prophet Key penny, I don't even support either Congo. But when he did over there was politics for paying. The politician, when you want politics to push your friend, you do this stuff. But the way they're making it look that people can't touch money is bad. The kind of behavior in the country is very warm. That politics they never play. So why they making it out of big deal? Because everybody else in the country that only money go put them on test, then they might not be politicians and they might go to market. Because it's not looking right. Everybody on social media, they touch. So the other people they know they can be causing. I said you and other people left power. I said on social media, I posted nobody can be me. Right? And yeah, they can be causing people for the study. Now I'm not calling what Prophet Key used to be causing Joe. Yeah, the honor Prophet Key post laughing. I get a post there. So that is stay in the politics. You don't want to be politician, let's get out.
Thank you.
You got to drop you.
Thank you.
I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't go away. Stay with us and join us another time. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go to the next caller. Will be Brigable. Brigable, let's hear from you.
Thank you for the show. Mr. David. You know your Bakashian and UPs. And that surprised me. It's so funny and laughable. Look at what you're saying. Everything you can laugh, everything is CCD. And they made discussing. Baba Chimo, he lost the election because he distributed money. So things say distributing money is quite even CCD distributed money and someone for lost the election. So the way it happened now, they will lose the election. Look, that's the issue. Listen. I know why you're getting out of your pretending Supreme Court.
What, Joe? We are not harmonize your telephone now. Okay, he's not here again. Ready to call him off. Okay, let me go to the other caller. Clarence, are you there?
Yeah, Mr. Joe, I'm listening. How you doing?
Thank you for joining. Joe, we are there. I'm not picking your call. Oh, the other one. Joe, we are there. Harmonize a bringable call. But hold on, Clarence. Let me merge this. I think I'm gonna mess my thing up tonight. Okay. All right. Clarence, are you there? No. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab everybody. Call me back if you can hear me. Call me back. Yeah, because this last caller here is just, oh my goodness. Okay, I'll call you one by one. Let me call Clarence. Okay. Clarence, are you there?
Mr. Joe?
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Thank you for the show tonight. For the analysis that you are giving tonight, however, is you got to respect the panel on the show. You got to respect their view. But there are some contradictions there I want to clarify. Ida, she's a daughter of Neymar. If Ida win, Neymar win. If Emma don't gather in the race, Emma then win, Neymar win. I condemn the statement that Prophet Key made against the Mandingo people. If we are talking about unity, I don't think that was fair to the Mandingo people. If most ability make a statement against the sitting vice president, that the vice president should step away from the election. If you not stay away from the election, if 2029 comes, you will see. Nobody said that is getting it to consideration. Everybody is getting it, get policy. But the fact that they matter, and if people are going to raise people are saying that why either fear person, I'm different to tell you people. They either don't win the election 2025 we in. You will know that either will not win because you listen to the statement called today, the superintendent. The superintendent will be getting a rate 2029. So either fear that there is, when she don't win the election, definitely she will not have that team for 2029. And you see the difference between either who's there as a superintendent of the country in the past and the present superintendent who are just there, been there for 1 year, 4 months. There are great differences over there. And you people are talking about Ellie or Joel Hamilton or Bronsky daughter went to Neymar to go support Eden. Ellie really care for Eden? The woman said Ellie got there for only 1.5 years. And she fired a woman. And she never brought the one back to her government. Don't be struggling onto her. So that today that she getting to know the importance of Eden Gonglo. Don't start the deception. There are people, the woman here, Pinky, who was the superintendent of Grand Bassa. Tu l'as donc cancer, they call Pinky. She said for superintendent, any talk from the superintendent position brought to gender ministry. So why she couldn't do the same thing to Eden? She does a woman for 1 year, 1.5 years. She does a woman, she dismisses a woman. So that today now, because she against Joseph Barker, and she don't want to see Joseph Barker government going far and get there, she going down to show power in Nima. I don't think it's fair to the woman. She's a daughter of the country.
Thank you.
And I'm a member of Union Party, but looking at the statement Coca made, I'm scared. I'm different to tell. We the Union Party people should be very attentive because Coca said, listen to the statement Coca made. He said, you're sitting down there, and not allow me to win the election year. 2029, you will see. You listen to that? Who is speaking? He's not speaking to Jamaican. They made Coca is such a media. Coca made like the change 2029 to John CDC.
Thank you.
So, United people should start celebrating Coca. I'm not see. I'm a member of United Coca win. Never win. Either win. Never win. Ain't no children that integrate. Men and women. But don't start it. So they gotta say that the other person is so better than the other person. You know, not that you get out of it. We do that. You gotta say that Coca is better. Hold on, Coca is not educated. So what the plans he had? You know, 1.5 years she was superintendent, and she never implemented it. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me take this other color. Samson to La Bropa, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind? Okay. Thank you. Make it brief here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. What's on your mind?
I thought it was Donald Trump that harmonized your call, man.
I beg you, that your bad Lord there, don't forget to me, because I don't want Donald Trump taking me back to Labrador. I'm ready to go to Labrador here.
No, Banga there, man. What is here?
Oh, who thinks? They don't know me. I don't know them. What you think? I beg you, you're going to say that. Oh, okay. Well, but let's hear from you, my brother.
Yeah, that's good, man. You know, I listened to the topic, and I heard someone talking about Madingo, this, that. I wonder that person remember the cause of 1990 war. I don't think that person was born. Because the same tribal something, Madingo, man, this, that, led to that massive killing of Madingos in Nima, in Liberia. Once they notice you as a Madingo, they kill you with no investigation. So to hear her supporting Prophet King, supporting the vice president, I don't know what she thinking on. And look, the vice president, Jeremiah Panku, did that intentionally. He didn't do it by mistake. He knew what he did. He know that Prophet King cannot speak 20 words without using invectives. He knows that. And you brought the man to that important campaign. Introduce him. And the man is telling you, the Madingo people want to take our land. Hey, man. You know what land conflict can do? Land conflict can burn a whole village, a whole town. And you say such a word? And people want to back the vice president? The vice president needs to sincerely apologize to the Gio, the Mano, and the Madingo in Nima County. He needs to apologize to them. He did not show leadership. He only showed greed.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, folks, we will, because let me see if there's any other, okay. Let me call this other color. I've already. Okay, I talked to that one already. So let's go with Lion. Let's call Lion. I'm going in the CDC route here now. Let me call Lion. Teddy Lion, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Where you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from my state, and my state is Fargo, North Dakota.
But where your name?
You know, this is Teddy Lion Yakon, CDC man.
That's for you.
So I CDC there for you.
Yeah. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, you know, first of all, I want to add to the gentleman I just left from there. What Prophet Key said to the Mandingo people, they were planned by Koga and the rest of their team. They used as a spice to their tribal people related to the land issues. They give them that, you know, perception in the elections so that again. Vote for Koga, thinking that Mandingo program to take that. Mandingo shouldn't forgive them for that. And the cool man, he needs to go and find and apologize to Mandingo father and go there. He's not cool, but we don't want that. Cool people don't have that kind of big lips like that. So he needs to go to his father. You know, so he's not pretending that he's a crew. He's not crew. He's not going to stop it. And his father stay alive. He needs to go to a Mandingo father. He's a Mandingo man. But now he's using people to fight against his own people. And that's wrong. I would like to strongly, you know, encourage my organization. My group will be in the Nema County for 3 different radio stations. But tomorrow,
what is your group? What's your group?
Oh, the Teddy Lion Auxiliaries for Nema in support of George William. However, my organization will be on radio.
You can't talk about Nema County election. You jump over that one. You way in 2029. Go ahead.
It's the authority then there for 2023 is a continuation of the CDC movement and the Teddy Lion political ambition. You know, so yeah, I would like to really talk to my guys who even supporting the other candidates that they switch their votes to the rising queen. Okay. Not only queen for Nema, but queen for the Republic of Liberia. Ile Gongo way.
Thank you.
If the people, no, don't just tell me thank you. That is the important thing.
But I'm not part of your auxiliary team. I say thank you. It means thank you.
No, but it is an important endorsement. Okay. You say thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So, Ile Gongo way. That's Ile Gongo way. She's a leader or rising leader in the Republic of Liberia for the Nema County. It will be disingenuous if the Nema County people don't vote for the woman and make the woman senator. Because this woman is the lady that she has in favor, you know, all over the aisle, you know, what is the sub-region. So she will be a very good candidate, and I can tell you that she will be the very first vice president, genuine vice president, proper president of Nema County, of the Republic of Liberia, one day from Nema. After senatorial post, if she runs for vice presidency, so she will get support from all over the aisle. Not only Nema, so Nema can push this into consideration.
Thank you.
Only Nema County alone cannot just give you the presidency. So if you get your leader from Nema County, that leader should also be somebody that votes for other part of the aisle.
Thank you. Thank you, Lion. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Guys, just give me one more minute here. I have one more. I call Lion. Let me call this other caller here. Then that's the last one because we got a missed call. So please just bear with me, guys. Hello, Samson to Labrador. What's your name? Where you're calling from? I'm calling you, but I'm saying where you calling from.
Yeah, that's what. Thank you for calling. This is Judah Care from
Virginia. Thank you.
Yeah, I just see the show about that sickness either. I never come on. But thank you for taking my call, Mr. So let's go back into our history. If you look at our president, Especially the president with guy, he said if you would dance with the devil for you to win. Only you are calling the devil. They Prince Joseph before Prince Joseph died. What Prince Joseph said, he said Warcraft is or what? What the word he used for Warcraft to help the people who family he killed. So when Prophet come and makes a ridiculous statement and say, oh my God, will not vote for them, I will put my money on it. I will see him one man go there when that council vote for Koga in the back of let me see that happen. I will put my money, I'm ready to put my paycheck on it. So we can see. Liberal politics and dirty politics. China killed 250,000 people. The people that you came up, will vote for you. And I said it brought war in the country. The people call her Iron Lady. So what kind of so what else can we say? People that kill people becoming president, people that kill people becoming senator, people that kill people becoming representative. Yeah, you can call about down there. You can say, I kill people, but y'all forgive me. So what you say about that too? Or making a count on social media and talk about it. Only in that area, friend. Your president, you bring Warcraft code. Did he bring Warcraft code in Liberia? Is it something to we the people that believe in justice for the Liberian people? Is that something to us? So we're just saying that because somebody make a ridiculous statement, so all the people will not vote for that man because he makes a ridiculous statement. I will put my money on it and see if one man go person will not vote for Koga.
Thank you. You will be the last caller for the night. Thank you very much, guys. So if you have been calling, thank you. We appreciate it. I will go to the panel to give us their closing, but I will say this: as we're getting ready to close here, one of the things that I think just brought this particular Prophet Key statement brought some stuff to my mind as we've been talking about here tonight, and that is, I think the inner self of Liberians are still hurting because for this statement to go deep like that into the people's psyche, I think we're still hurting. And the leaders that we're bringing on board that are not able to help us to resolve our past, they're not helping us. But let me go on. Let's go to Rescue 2. Rescue 2, you came last. Give us your closing.
Yeah, so I know people are complaining about, Prophet Key, and I myself do not watch his things because of the way he carry out his position. He's too aggressive, but this is the kind of politics that thrive in Liberia. If you look at the numbers that they guy have and the followings, tells you the mindset and the psyche of the Liberian people. All right, and I think he's trying to make some gains in Nimba. If this thing is pulled off, he will get political dividends. He will gain political dividend because he will have a reference. And when people like that, and once that reference is established in the future, Nimba people could give him something. So I think he's using this as a means to build up his political value in the county. All right. And like what Mr. Bacon said, there's a divisive Liberia, especially Nima. Nima is divided. Those things play out in the minds of the people. But will it change their mind concerning what the decisions have already been? I doubt it. And the aspect of, Jeremiah Kuma already apologized. Koga apologized. And people will say the apology is not genuine because they are on the other side is political. It's a political season. But the Nibaya were listening to one of the Nibayan TV what they need, John Lobo were on the TV there. And most of the callers who call, they stand with Koga. Most of the callers who call in. So I think it's going to be a tough race for Madame Gonglo. And I pray and hope that she wins this thing because that would be the better candidate for the race. I don't want to talk more about Koga.
Thank you. I think the election, necessarily I'll come to you, but I think the election is between us, the Liberian diaspora, and the Nima people. I think because the Liberian diaspora, majority of the Liberian diaspora support Madam Ware. but it seemed like the folks back home, they're on a different path. But let's hear from you, sis. I know you know this lady here, and you have spoken highly about her in the past. But let's hear your closing, sir.
So I am just confused when callers and people are trying to form false equivalencies. Somebody talked to the vice president and say, we are more from dating here and you're not in here. We talk to the vice president. Those are politicians. If Prophet Key if Justin Opa Yazil had kept his comment to Musa Belete alone, say Musa Belete is trying to win an election, he's fake, he's tough, he's a faker, whatever. I don't support Musa Belete. I think he has a lot of slime on him. But to take that to an entire tribal group, there can be no excuse in that. To say that to be in politics, you must have tough skin. Yeah, talk to the politicians. What did all the other Madingo people that got nothing to do with politics do to be pulled into that? And let's not forget, there is still a land issue that is still happening in Niba County that was not resolved during early time. It is still there. It is still there. There can be no excuse in it. There can be no equivalence.
I'm not supporting Koga, brother.
No, it's not you, Terry. I'm talking about people who called earlier. And this is why I am happy. And I will say this, and this is going to be one of the first time you hear me say happy and Koga together. I am happy that Koga came out to disavow that statement.
Yeah, he apologized.
I am happy that Jeremiah Kun came out to disavow that statement. We have to be mindful. These were the same things that led to Lofa County, where we call the Mandingo people our uncle Keke. As a Loma man, I see Mandingo person, I call them Keke. We lived together for the longest time because of these kind of statements. We started killing our own uncles. We had a massacre, and they came back and they did the same thing. These dog whistles should not be accepted in Liberia. This is not politics. This is hurtful. This is divisive. Yes, I agree that there are people that are Mandingo people that are still going to vote for Koga, but we see people vote against their own interests in this country. Donald Trump brought out the white supremacists in Charlottesville, and they were marching that the Jews were not replaced, so they were still Jewish, whatever in. I know some Somali Muslim women have voted for Donald Trump, even though he talked about them in the most horrible way. That does not make it right. To argue that people will still vote for Koga because Prophet Key says something, therefore it's okay, that does not make it right. There is no excuse in this. Having said that, I will tell the Liberian people, if Koga had gone an extra mile and said, I reject the endorsement, it would have gone a long way with me. It would have gone a long way with me. But I think Koga stomachs such a thing. And that is why Edith Gonglo will be a very good choice for the people of Nimba County. To make sure that we don't have the lack of a Prophet Key that spews such divisiveness in the office of a senator. Because Prophet Key said interest. He said that my interest. So what interest? What has been promised to him when he was costing one money, say he will not endorse anybody, the minute they put him in stock, he can't buy endorsing somebody. What was promised to him in the middle of the night at the Mora Central Prison? Is this the kind of person you want to be chief of staff to the senator of Nimba County? I tell the Nimbayan, you should think better, you should think stronger. Edith Gonglo provides the best alternative. Not somebody that will bring on a Justin Opa here that will cause people all day talking about if Koga win and he doesn't do it, I will put a man that I will do this. What the kind of people you want to be in the office of the senator? Nimba County has a chance to change Liberia's trajectory. And I think it starts with them, and I know they're going to make a good decision and elect Edith Gonglo well.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Malice, let's hear from you, and then Jerry can close us and take us home.
Well, someone came in and said Edith was dismissed. Yes. In 2020, she was dismissed and she was linked to 30 million scandal, and the GSU report defended that. But that is the common playbook in Liberia. You see, people will still defend you anyway. So what we're seeing here is that Prophet Key's story, I think, is politics. This is where I want to put into perspective our constitution that are considered to be lifeless. There should have been no way that people who living in a country are bordering Liberia should ever be citizen of Liberia. I strongly believe in that. When your country is bordering Liberia, we will classify you as special friends, but not as citizen. I strongly believe in our philosophy.
Oh Lord.
No. I strongly believe in our philosophy.
The Moja boys. Capital punishment.
So
even if they are Negro descent, they can be citizens because our constitution get
that's why I said our constitution is.
He talk about Guinea, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone.
That's why I said no, there's a different definition for those American and different people. There's a different approach for them. Their approach for them, I don't even think. What I'm saying, country, citizens in countries that bordering Liberia should never ever be citizen in Liberia. They should be good friends. We should consider them as special friends.
So what happened if the shoe on the other foot?
The same thing. If they want to find, and they shouldn't even have a voting right. You see, so
I would really pray to God to see
our constitution.
I want you to be president for
No. Don't suffocate my thoughts.
You can't run away with it, country.
I said, don't suffocate my thoughts.
The whole notion, you're not even closing yet. I will push you on this one. You're saying that the people from Ivory Coast, the people from Guinea, the people from Sierra Leone that border Liberia, are they citizens of Liberia? Is that what you're saying?
No. You see now, I said, don't suffocate my thoughts. I said, and I repeat again.
Okay.
I said, people that live in countries that bordering Liberia should never ever become citizens of Liberia. They should be called special friends. No.
Why?
Be called special friends.
Okay.
It's because of that you have some of the problem going on in Nema County today. But maybe we can find another time to go into that.
I think so.
So Loma people will not be citizens like bro, because I Guinea Loma.
Say money fini atem move out.
Okay, thank you. Jared, take her home because they want your part tonight.
To be honest with you, you see, these are the Highlander on the show here. Red Wing. These are the Red Wing TV, they kind of apply here. I mean, we have how you call it? Mana River Union. That's the number one. We got Mana River Union in Liberia. Yeah.
It's about don't even
the money for the money for the
Jerry, give us a closing.
All right. But here's the thing. If Madam the former superintendent going to win, maybe it's a sympathy vote because she had ran 3 times already. And also maybe they say, at this time, let's give our daughter the opportunity to serve her because she ran 3 times already. Yeah, it's possibility exists. So this thing that happened, we're not going to rule it out. And the interesting thing about Nema County is that when all these things are said and done, when the election is over, Nemanja will get back together as brothers and sisters, and we'll put our differences aside and we'll work. Nema is interesting. It's very interesting county. After all these things, all the yo, and things, when the election over, we'll get back on the drawing board. So nobody should worry about Nema County. We are strong. We'll survive.
But Mr. Bacon, JMB coming to endorse Koga?
What?
Is JMB coming to endorse Koga?
I don't hear that one. I don't know.
And they say the yellow machine go ahead before you reach there.
I can't speak to that. I can't speak to that one. I can't speak to that one. I will talk about it.
Yeah.
Libra, just 30 seconds. This is my worry about Coca. I'm not worried about him ready his election. He will win. This is where I'm coming from. His ambition might even take him to become a president pro tempore. This is where my worry is. Thank you.
Wow.
So you mean they about
We're gonna have another coup d'etat.
A wireless president pro tem and an RLJ president.
We're gonna have another coup d'etat. We're gonna have another coup
Remember
d'etat in
the
the
Alamo.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're way out of time here. Thank you very much. I know it's late.
All right.
Let's meet on Mr. Soul Show tomorrow and have fun as well. And I'll say good night to all of you.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. All right, guys.
Thank
Again,
you.
Samson to La Bropa Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning into this show. Those of you that call in, it's a very interesting subject matter tonight. But as usual, just like here on the platform, we don't agree on a lot of stuff. And so many people call and don't agree on a lot of things as well. These are your views. We have respected and we say thank you for expressing it. Mr. So will be here tomorrow to talk more about the program he's going to be having on Sunday. And we hope that many of you will tune in to that program as well. Again, Samson to La Bropa Radio, since this is the Nima County we're talking about, let's play this. Let these young girls from the Gilbert, of course from Ivory Coast, but from the Gilbert take us on tonight. Good night, folks. Samson to La Bropa Radio. Good night.
Nous négocions car jumelle nous de ben nous ine diade nous yo diade ne ve nous koko na ni kwa azu mu ben kwa tan son diade koko don pa ye don pa koko we ko yen son karo diade ka presque ka lu ko kwa tan son de
Ouais, ça fait bientôt. Avec la chimale de Bawa, en featuring toujours Niki.